Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm trying to get you there. Yeah. Hey guys, look at my thrifted dress. I love it. Ready for the fall season. Anyways, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to share with you a very simple traditional meal in a Hispanic home. So we're going to be making white rice, which that's simple, anybody can do. And if you don't know how to do it, you will learn here. We're going to make some fried chicken, crispy fried chicken, and I'm going to show you my way. And we're going to make some beans and some plantains. But for the plantains, I'm going to ship because they already comes frozen. All right, guys. So I also want to say before I continue, guys, October is breast cancer awareness, domestic violence awareness, and heart health awareness. Guys, I just came from my heart doctor. I just had a KEG and all that good stuff. Everything came out perfect. Guys, so please make sure that you take care of yourself. Follow up with your doctors. Check, if you haven't had a heart check in a while, have your primary doctor give you a referral for you to go and check yourself, guys. And if you are in domestic violence, please get out of the situation. I know it's easier said than done, but there are numbers out there, help out there available to you. I will leave a link in my description box for you guys can call if you need help. And guys, please also make sure that you do make an appointment and have your yearly mammogram. Guys, I'm saying this if you are a female or a male because 35% of males do also suffer from breast cancer. So guys, let's continue. I just feel that I wanted to say that to you guys. So let's continue. I do have chicken in my freezer, but I didn't want to go through the hassle of throwing it out. I just came out of my appointment. So we're going to watch the chicken and get ready to cook. So I'm going to wash this chicken with vinegar and also with lemon juice. I'm going to scrub it really good and some salt. Yep. So I'm also going to move you because I need to get in my refrigerator. You guys are right in front of the door. So hold on. Well, the chicken is all washed and I put it dry. So here is the fat and all that stuff that we took off of it. So we're going to throw that away. And now we're going to add some fresh pepper. Crushed fresh pepper and some other spices. I'm going to put all my spices together and I'm going to put them here and show you what am I going to use for my chicken. All right, guys, I already put some fresh ground pepper on it. Here's my mixing of seasoning. I have Italian seasoning here. I have Mrs. Dash. I have 1 teaspoon of adobo. I can find my garlic powder, but I gotta look for that. I put salt-free Italian seasoning, okay? I put garlic and herbs seasoning, half a package of sazon, half a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, and half a teaspoon of cilantro leaves. And we're going to rub our chicken together with this really good. And we're going to leave it on the side, okay? Because we want all this seasoning to penetrate really good. We're going to let it sit for at least an hour. And the reason being is because I'm also going to use some of this seasoning. I'm going to make some more, of course, to season the flour that I'm going to use for our fried chicken, okay? And I don't know about this fried chicken that you see here on YouTube, like people put it in cold water and then frying that. What in the world is that mess? Why would you put your chicken in flour, dip it in water, and then fry it? But to start a fire in your home? No. These people be doing those things with using AI, and you gotta be very dangerous. That's how accidents happen. Using the artificial intelligence, I seen crazy videos. Test for, see you need anything else? That's perfect. I'm gonna wash my hands. We're gonna move on to the beans. Okay, guys? So hold on. All right, guys, I have a little bit of water in the back burner. I'm going to put a medium-sized potato cut in little cubes. Okay? Try to cut them in small cubes. Yep, that's good. Okay, in there, I only have a little bit of sofrito, so we're going to add that there. Okay, we're going to add that there. To that. That's for our bean, guys. To that, we're going to add about half a teaspoon of garlic. We're going to add some olives. Okay. We're going to add a package of sazon. And by measuring by eye, I'm going to add garlic and herbs. To that, you add to your taste Italian seasoning. I'm going to add a couple of bay leaves. They kind of like broken up in such a tiny little pieces, so it's okay. I'm just going to add there freely. I'm also going to add some cilantro leaves. You add whatever you like. And before I add anything, just a little bit less than half of a spoon of seasoning. I believe I have some frozen beans in the freezer. And I thought I had a little beans in the... I made beans yesterday. So I had them in the refrigerator. So we're going to add it in there. Let me rinse the spoons because I already had a... Yep, I'm going to add them in there. And we have frozen beans here. I'm going to take them out. Hold on. All right, guys. I said I was going to make white rice, but I changed my mind. Since I am making beans, fried chicken. So what I did was, in the rice, you see how it looks, the water. So what I did was I added a Goya chicken bouillon. And we're going to make chicken flavored rice. And a little bit of oil. I did not salt because the bouillon is salty by nature. And I added 3 cups of rice. Of about 2.5 cups of rice in there. And we are going to let it cook on medium, between medium and medium high, okay? Even though it's chicken bouillon, I want to taste for salt. All right. That's it. That's it. That's like a pinch, basically. That should do it. Still really good. And here are my beans. Let me get my spoon for the beans. Alright, we're going to switch spoons because this is for my beans. Okay. So we're going to let that cook there. And there's the rice. So when the rice is almost dry, I'll bring you guys back because I'm going to mix my all-purpose flour with some spices. I'm going to show you again how am I going to do that. And then I'm going to show you how we're going to do our flour to fry our chicken. When I came here from Puerto Rico to the United States for the first time, one of my first job was chicken's pot pie back in the day. And then I also worked, I don't know, you guys remember Roy Rogers fried chicken? I worked there. So guys, I'm going to show you how they make the batter. Not just dipping it in water and flour. No, I'm going to show you how. Some similar because things have changed. Yeah, let's do a copycat fried chicken for Roy Rogers and chicken pot pies. Copycat. All right, guys. So let that cook a little bit there. I'll bring you back and show you that. And I'm going to put my flour together for my chicken, and I'll bring you guys right back. When the water is basically almost dry, so you're going to turn it at your low setting. Right now, I'm going to turn it on low setting, so I'm going to put it to the back. Put it on low, as much slow as possible, and we're just going to let it cook there. Okay, my beans are still going, so I'm going to put my pot where I'm going to fry my chicken because I'm going to make it deep. So you want to make sure you have enough oil to cover your chicken because it's going to be deep fried. And I'm using all-purpose flour, guys. The same seasoning that I used to season the chicken. Mix completely. Mix really good. Yep. Gotta make sure your oil is really, really hot. All right, you see? You season, so make sure that you don't use just plain flour, guys. Season your stuff. Don't be afraid of seasoning, you know? Take some of it. At least about half. And then water. And the water I'm using is more on the cold side. because if you use warm or hot water, it's going to cook your flour. You don't want that. So you want to make sure that you got this batter, but it's not completely water. You know, you want to have a nice, good batter. Taste for flavor. Perfect. That's it for water. All right. Chicken, batter, flour. Drain your excess. And oil. And repeat. Okay? That's it. It's that simple. Just don't crowd your frying pan. I'm going to put 2 thighs and 2 drumsticks. Okay? That should be good enough for the first rodeo. You could add paprika, you could add spicy hot stuff in there, but we don't do spicy, so that's it. That's as much as I'm gonna do. So guys, let me wash my hands and I'll bring you guys right back. All right guys, it's been about 20 minutes, so the first batch of chicken is done. Just make sure that you every 6-7 minutes you flip it, so it cooks in both sides nicely. Okay. Oh, that's hot. I just flashed my finger. So we're going to throw the next one in. Oh my goodness. We're going to throw the next one in. So I'm going to bring you guys back when I am serving. So guys, dinner is served. Here it is. A traditional Puerto Rican meal in a Latin household. Yeah guys. So I'm going to leave it like I always say. Be kind to one another. Don't forget to smile. Overall, stay safe, stay healthy. And remember, guys, God loves you. And I love you too. It will be into the next one. Bon appetit. Manja. Buen provecho. Bye.